back in the pre-ban screen as we see the Molong and Okeanos being banned out. So these are once again pretty familiar pre-bans at this point. Wouldn't be too surprised to see Sierra being traded, Oki or Lulu since Oki is banned. There are many options for MDBB Lulu,
wow.
Of course.
Okay, no hesitation at all, Lulu and friends. And then fires right back from FOURBABY. It's going to be Ragdoll and Fran coming out for his first picks.
Yeah, I mean, we are seeing Fran picked here again. Fran, I wonder when we're going to see her, coming in with so much consistent healing, being that utility support that these players really want.
Oh, the Onimushas continue to just dominate the draft as we see both the wind and the water Onimushas coming out for MDBB. I mean, we're continuing to see more Dragon Knights. We're continuing to see more of these Onimushas, and we'll see what they can do. Of course, all the Onimushas just doing so much extra damage as bruisers. Oh my gosh, and then there's the Kinky coming out for FOURBABY as well. 3 Onimushas, 4 Onimushas on the round board. Let's just fill them all up.
Now we just need a Ongyoki up in here as the boss of all of these Brotherhood.
Oh, wow. Okay, so very much a different draft than we've normally seen. Wow. Okay, 3 Onimushas. MDBB's plan is just throw Onimushas, support them with the sustain from behind.
Exactly as you said. 2 healers, 3 Onimushas versus 1. Can 3v1 show the numbers advantage?
Oh, well, we'll see. I mean, do any of these get banned out? I mean, especially on the side, if you're looking at FOURBABY's perspective, okay, it's still going to be the Lulu and friends, really respecting just how much sustain that Lulu and friends can bring single-handedly.
Right, FOURBABY absolutely had to ban Lulu there because he wanted to let his Rika shine. Now, we are getting into match as we see a extremely fast Kaki, but there is no exposed target, so there will not be Armor Break landing. But the Molly is there for the strip as we see Armor Break coming out.
Okay, not able to do anything off of that just yet. The Toy Knight.
Yeah, I mean, the Toy Knight is there, of course, to provide the attack speed slow. That debuff can be very, very scary, especially on bruisers who are usually runed to not the highest speed levels, as we see Diana looking to see some damage.
Okay, Diana Pew Pew.
And the Pew Pew connect, dealing a massive amount of damage, and that is almost it for the win Onimusha as he goes down.
Okay, 1 Onimusha down, 2 more to go for FOURBABY. Of course, 1 of his own as well.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, the Kaki Brock is here and does massive damage.
This is what the Onimushas live for. I mean, they are just there to pound the damage against the enemy team, and so far with the Proc Kaki able to make it happen.
Yeah, I mean, keep in mind that Suiki, the more monsters around him get a turn, the stronger his attack power becomes. So he's been charging up this hit for a while, as we see.
Oh, not as much just yet. Needs a couple more turns.
Oh, wait, the Violent Proc is here. Can you do it? And he does it.
Fixes it, and it is able to take out Rika. So now it's 2 Onimushas versus 1, and then, of course, the Ragdoll as well.
Oh!
Big damage from the Ragdoll.
Big damage indeed, as we now see just 1 and 1 Onimusha brothers left against each other. Suiki, do you show him that you're the better brother?
Holy moly, you mentioned it, Peter. The damage continues to stack up to a maximum point, and Suiki trying to make this happen for MDBB.
Yeah, I mean, this is where it gets scary because you have to play on the Torrent, excellently predicted and calculated by MDBB. The Torrent is not there for ignore defense. This is the turn we are looking at Suiki to get the wild dance.
And he just swipes the board clear. MDBB going to be taking game because of the meta shift. We didn't see them as much on day 1, but off the start here in day 2, we've just seen, I think, all of them now, at least on the board, right? We've seen Ongyoki earlier. We've seen every single attribute.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen Kinky just now from FOURBABY as well, as you mentioned. So we have gotten each of the flavors now. Of course, this is going to be round number 2. So the question is, will MDBB try the same strategy again? Because these type of cheeses tend to work only on round 1.
Yeah, we'll have to see if he has something else prepared. Molong continuing to just sit at that 50% win rate, but still picked very, very frequently, of course, otherwise pre-banned as well. We are in Game 2 of MDBB versus FOURBABY in the losers bracket round 2. It is a best of 3. MDBB 1 win away from continuing on in this bracket.
Yeah, I mean, we see, as I said earlier, MDBB, of course, switching it up now. He doesn't want to use the same strategy again when the opponent can this time use all 5 monsters to counter that type of team comp. So Sierra Jogun is there. Jogun, of course, this is a unit that has a lot of spotlight on him. Can he still do his job after the nerf? That is what we're looking at.
The changes to Jogun definitely on the players' minds, as we can tell, and perhaps a lot of these other monsters popping up, maybe making it a bit harder to just rely only on Jogun to make something happen for your team. FOURBABY going to be locking in that Fran once again alongside the Ragdoll, so still kind of keeping to the strong monsters he's relied on through and through. We'll see how MDBB answers.
MDBB, of course. This is one of my favorite players because he will always, or at least almost always, respond with some type of damage. A bruiser through the Diana, as we see FOURBABY taking a page out of Jack's book. He sees Diana, and of course, Antares is being considered.
We've seen it do some good damage yesterday in terms of turn control, so we'll see if that continues. And the Rika does return. Now, Rika just wrecked every game she was in yesterday. Today, she got wiped out early, but this time it's not 3 Hanamusha's on the other side. Oh, wow. Okay, MDBB continuing to just throw curveball after curveball here in the draft. Does it continue to work out for him, though? He's come in with a lot of thought behind him.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, this last unit, it's even hard to pronounce the name. I'm just going to call it Dark Elven Ranger. It's like Isolin, I don't even know. Dark Elven Ranger, you shall be. As we get into the game, we are going to see the Elven Ranger, what she can do. Jogun grabbing the first turn, misses strips on a lot of targets, but Molong is going to move now.
Okay, Molong, we've seen Molong able to try to burst people down. Currently, MDBB is up 1-0. FOURBABY desperately needs this. Molong just going to go for that AoE.
Yeah, I mean, we see Diana now shielding everything up. Rika using the dots, of course, because it is an open field. As we see 3 stuns out of Rika, followed up by an Antares stun. What are these despair procs?
Oh my, that turns all just skipping because of that stun, and that's going to be 1 unit already down for MDBB.
Yeah, I mean, those despair procs, man, were so toxic from FOURBABY, and we're not even getting to see the power of Dark Elven Ranger. We have seen 1 usage of the passive. It got to dot up the Molong and stun it, but look at the Dark Elven Ranger. She is just locked out.
This is giving me flashbacks to yesterday's game where we saw the Trevor come out and Trevor never saw a turn. History might repeat itself here for the Dark Elven Ranger.
Yeah, I mean, Ragdoll looking to make sure that she goes down very soon. Molong also doing some damage of his own. And we see the Dark Elven Ranger trying what she can, but is it too late?
I would have to say so. I mean, all the dots and then Antares just going to make sure to secure that kill. It is now a 2v4. Not looking so good for MDBB.
Not looking so good indeed. Diana, she can transform technically while the Antares is locked up, but there's just so many tanky targets.
Now, 1 chance. This is all you get for MDBB. Can it happen?
Here we go. We're going to Pew Pew Town as we see the 2000 being dished out by the Diana. The attack power goes up. This is the 1 chance she has, and she does not get it.
And there we go. The dots finishing off everyone else as well. So FOURBABY going to be... I'm going to say no. I'm just going to go ahead and say, listen, I don't know exactly how things could have gone differently, but nothing happened with the Dark Elven Ranger. So perhaps something else to consider. I mean, MDBB was in the lead, but now they are tied 1-1 as you see the pre-bans here in Game 3 of this losers bracket match in Group A.
Right, so in the match previously, we've seen the despair procs from FOURBABY just completely carry the match right away from the first turn he moved. So is MDBB going to be a lot more conscious of that? Yes, I do think so. So he goes for the Molong first, takes it away from FOURBABY because that has been a successful pick for his opponent.
FOURBABY now has to consider some other choices. The Fran's still there alongside the Ragdoll, so still going with that kind of foundation that he's built for himself for all of these team comps.
Yeah, I mean, as you said, Fran Ragdoll looking very consistent as the starter lineup, and Molly gonna be there to make sure that Molong, after he recklesses, he can still heal back up a little. Just a very fantastic support overall.
All right, Molly. We've seen time and time again. I mean, the Lulu's banned out, right? So it's Molly and Fran kind of being traded back. Okay, okay. Are we going Panda Warriors now instead of the Onimushas?
The Panda Warrior duo is here to make some action happen. As we remember this Feng Yan, you know, this is a pick that can pop off.
Yeah, Feng Yan. Okay, and we're going to see some more new picks as FOURBABY rounds. Are we just going off the grid right now? I mean, now we're seeing Water and Bison being highlighted. Not a monster we had all expected to see during these APAC preliminaries.
MDBB. Remember this name into your hearts. He is here to make sure that he can show whatever strategies he has brought. He is not afraid to try them out one by one.
He's ready for it. He locks it in. The Water and Bison gets through, and the Vertihell as well for MDBB. Now just one pick left for FOURBABY. We'll see. I mean, he picked the Beelzebub as well, so this is some new strategy coming up from FOURBABY.
Right, so on the side of MDBB, he's got a very mixed strategy. He's just got a bit of everything, and he's trying to make it all come together. FOURBABY, he's had a lot of bruisers, but of course, the Rika last pick has worked out too great in the last game, so MDBB gonna ban it out. It is going to be a match between bruisers.
This is going to be Game 3 in this best of 3 between MDBB and FOURBABY, trying to stay alive in the losers bracket of Group A and the APAC preliminaries.
Here's the Reckless as we see the Water and Bison destroying the HP. Not a lot of damage, but of course, that destroyed HP means that Diana's never gonna get it back. Her damage is also significantly reduced. As we have Feng Yan here, he is available to go for the chop, 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 but of course, it's not going to do much when there's immunity.
Yeah, just trying to keep that Diana at bay. So Diana just putting the shields up, and Beelzebub
getting the proc, getting the kill. Molong is gone at this point. And of course, the Vertihell is very exposed. There's not much going for him. Water and Bison trying what he can to destroy Diana even more.
Yeah, just trying to chip away here and there, of course, continuing to try to decrease that max HP. So the Diana is kept at bay, but still alive, and that's what matters.
Yeah, I mean, Water and Bison trying to grab whatever control he can. That proc was absolutely crucial for him. He wants to make sure the Demon is not left uncontested.
Okay, Feng Yan now waiting for his turn. We've seen what the Panda Warrior can do yesterday.
Yeah, I mean, he's not proccing so far in this match in moments where he needs it. So we're going to see Diana grabbing a turn here, transforming. But of course, the damage is going to be severely weakened at this point.
Yeah, not going to be as much as we're normally used to, but still just chipping away. And you can tell on MDBB, also just very considerate about that Beelzebub, is going to take it out for now.
I mean, yeah, the Beelzebub, he does return when you kill another ally on his team. And we got to keep in mind that Beelzebub did not use skill 2 yet, so when Beelzebub comes out, he may just one-shot Feng Yan.
Oh, lots to consider for MDBB. You don't want that to happen at the wrong time.
And that is why we see him not going for the kill on Diana. He knows it's bad for him, so he's trying to buy whatever time he can.
Yep, Diana just trying to finish off that M. Bison.
Yeah. The M. Bison's time seemed short-lived. He was getting a lot of procs, but it was not enough. As we now see it sit on a 3v2, Vertihell looking real exposed.
Yeah, Vertihell hasn't been able to do much in this match, Peter, and we might have to just rely on Feng Yan to do something for MDBB.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like FOURBABY earlier wanted to try to get his Diana killed to get the Beelzebub back up, but it did not work out as we see the support skills coming out for FOURBABY, and he's looking real healthy on pretty much everything.
Yeah, so now it's going to be FOURBABY just keeping everything alive and say, I already have the numbers advantage, don't have to rely on that Beelzebub, see what I can do with the tools I have currently on the board.
Yeah, I mean, Feng Yan, this is a powerful unit, especially when left alone. But of course, we are still waiting for the moment Beelzebub appears and crushes MDBB's dreams.
It's just a timer waiting to pop as we see the buffs and divas going up as well. There is Beelzebub returns.
Judgment.
There you go. It's going to be the skill 2 immediately.